What's up guys, it's me Eclipse, and today, as you can see, I look different. It is because today I'm going to be doing my first book review. I have a nice background back here. I have a bookcase full of books, and the bottom one is full of book series. But today we're just going to talk about an individual book. This is not part of a series, although the author of this book has written many other different types of books. She writes a lot of good books. I read other ones with her. The author's name is Kit Frick. The book is called See. The book is called See All the Stars. It is about a girl named Ellery and her three friends. This book goes from the beginning, like way in the beginning, like what they did when they were in middle school, kind of beginning. And then it transitions to the present, which is where they are in high school. I actually believe when it transitions to when they're in high school, it's actually their first year of high school, if I'm not mistaken, or it's their second year of high school. But I think it's their first time in that specific high school. So yeah, this book is about a girl named Ellery, which I've already said. Her three friends, I forgot their names, is Bex, Jenny, and Rhett. I believe one of the friends is like the leader of the group, and all the girls feel a certain way about that specific girl of the group. She's like the head of the group, and without her, they're all like butter and they can't do anything for themselves, kind of thing. It's pretty sad. Anyways, so Ellery, she falls in love with this guy, which is actually in the beginning of the book, because this happened in the past, this is not present, and they met at this very interesting place. I can't spoil it for you, even though I want to. I'm not going to go into details because you're going to have to read it for yourself. So they meet in the beginning, and it's actually something they met a long time ago, and her friend went with her, like the leader of the group went with her because she was like, oh, I want you to come with me, and she was like, okay, I'm going. So she went, and they both went together. The other two friends didn't go. So yeah, that's basically what kind of happens in the beginning. That's just a little glimpse. There's like a whole lot more that happens in the beginning. You're gonna have to read it for yourself to find out. So throughout the book, very shady things happen. There's a lot of secrets between these friends. Kind of shows you how their friendship was in the beginning, like in the past, and how it escalated to where it is in the present. Throughout the books, you're gonna have to like really pay attention, because when the chapters go to the next chapter, it's not a continuation from the previous chapter. It's actually what happened in the past. So it actually goes back and forth between present and past. So you're gonna have to like pay attention to that, because if you don't, you're gonna be like, hey, wasn't she just like talking about like, oh my god, like, yeah, it's gonna throw you off. So you're gonna have to like really pay attention to that. It's not your typical book where you're like reading chapters, and these are not real glasses, so like my eye is itchy and I can just like, anyways, so this book is not like other books where the other books continue from the previous chapter to the next chapter and so on. This book is actually like starts off in the past, goes to the present, which I've already said, and just keeps going like that. And when you get to like near the ending part, something mind-blowing happens and you're like, whoa, did not see that coming. I actually believe the leader of this group is Jenny. If I'm not mistaken, like the leader of this group is Jenny. And she always has like highlights, like pink highlights in her hair or something like that throughout the book, I think. And like she changes it up. She's kind of like a gothic girl. Not that there's anything wrong with gothic girls, but like that's kind of like how her personality is. And I think Ellery, because she looks so much up to her, she kind of acts like her. But I'm not sure if Jenny's actually the leader. It might be someone else, but I think it's Jenny. I'm like at least 80% sure it's her. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you everything that happens, but something bad happens in this book where one of the friends out of this four-friended group kills someone. Like something happens where someone kills someone else, and it's all linked, but like something happens, it's placed as an accident, and then there's like a whole drama mess, and this is kind of the reason why I don't have many friends that are girls or guys for that matter. But the friends I have are good friends, and I trust them. I've gotten to know them very well. So guys, be careful in the friends you make, because just because you grew up with them from elementary and middle school does not mean they're going to turn out the same in high school. High school really changes people. Something that I think people don't really tend to realize. High school is no joke. Like middle school, you can go ahead and like do whatever, but when you get to high school, it's like a whole nother game, another level. It's not a game. It's more like a whole nother place. Like you're like, is this part of Earth? Yeah, it's part of Earth, sadly. Anyway, I love school, but doesn't mean I always like enjoy being in school. Anyways, I enjoy being in books though, because books are fun. At least it's not a real place, not that I know of. Anyway, so yeah, this book is about a girl, 3 friends, it's a 4 group. I'm losing my words. It is a 4 group friendship. One friend kills someone else. You're gonna have to figure out who it is, because I can't tell you. You're gonna have to read the book for yourself. It's a 305-page book. This version of the book is actually the incorrected version. So the finalized version you can find in the library and read that. This I got for free. And I don't know why I got the incorrected version. I don't know what was going through my head, where I was just like, hey, let me see if what kind of mistakes this author made. No, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, this is the uncorrected version. I've read the finalized version. I'm gonna have to reread this book because I only read it in the beginning of the year. I read it twice, but I forgot a little bit, not everything, but I forgot some things that happened. So you're gonna have to read that book. It's a really good book. Do not give this book to a 12-year-old. 12-year-olds should not be reading this, because there's things that happen in here that a 12-year-old is going to be scratching every single part of their body and be like, what? Huh? Yeah, don't give it to a 12, 13, or 14-year-old. Well, maybe a 14-year-old could handle it, but definitely not a 13-year-old, because they're not in high school. You're still in middle school grade level. So no, don't give it to a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. Definitely not 13 and below. I would say 14 and up. There is romance in this book, mystery, murder, crime scene, substance abuse. There's different kinds of things in this book that are just gonna throw certain people off the ship, and we're gonna have to throw them a lifesaver, because it's one good book that just derails people. I even got overthrown when I first read this book. I was like, what? Huh? Who? Huh? What? Why? Since when? Who? And then I realized, I was like, oh, it's different chapters. Oh, that makes tons of sense. So pay attention to that. Again, it is called See All the Stars. Really good book. Find it in the library. Find it on Amazon. Find any place that sells books. Yeah, I found this actually in the murder, the murder investigation mystery section. Really good book. I'm gonna do probably other book reviews from this exact same author, because she writes really good books. In these chapters, there's even the way that it's formatted. There is pages that actually have the text messages of them texting each other and what they say, the questions, who it's from, and so on and so on. Yeah, that's about that. And I was gonna say something else, but then I forgot. So overall, it's just a really good book. You're just gonna have to go read it, go find it, and read it. There's the main word here is read. So that's that. If you guys have any book reviews that you want me to cover from a specific book series or book, please let me know because I would gladly do so. I will hunt down the book and read it because I love to read, so don't be afraid to tell me a book you would like me to read, because I would gladly do it. And that is the end of that. This is my first book review, and I will be doing more in the future. And I will see you guys next time, later, this nerdy Eclipse, not regular Eclipse. So that is why I have glasses, guys. I'll see you guys in another video, and that is the end of this. Make sure to go check out the Mega Man show and give him support and love. That is my father. Very good YouTuber, and he does gaming content and reaction videos. I will actually be featured in some of those videos, not all of them, but it is pretty awesome even without me there. So, I will see you guys later. Bye!